the familiarity was really good because you felt it was definitely an SSL. It had that kind of that look to it, and it was really familiar. Mainly because the EQ is the same color.
Right.
It's little things like that that make the difference. I think it's a really safe investment, really. Those G's are getting quite old now, and they're big old beasts to look after and maintain. So things like being able to turn the desk off at night, and I'm sure the running costs for a studio are much cheaper. It sounds fantastic, and that was my first impression. And I just took the mixes away after the first day, and it was like, wow, this really does sound amazing. There's always that association of SSL, bright, almost clinical, and it was not that at all. It was a real step up sonically, I felt. I'm not a big mixing in the box person. I've always liked to mix on sort of big analog consoles, but you can recall a song in 5-10 minutes max. So usually about 5 minutes to do a full recall on everything, and so as I've always enjoyed mixing as I go, I can still do that, but still have the ability to come back really quick. It's like I'll go for grab a cup of coffee, and I'll come back and it's done.
Right.
That actually might be the one killer feature for me, the killer app, as they say. So yeah, that's been a brilliant part of it. It's really changing the way that I approach working. I kind of missed the not having central control of everything. As everyone's sort of tacking on Pro Tools rigs to desks. I used to love tape transport in the middle of the desk, and I just loved being able to hit play and record again.
Right.
It's just I used to love that when we were controlling tape machines from here, and that's really brilliant. And just be able to access all your plugins and everything. So that's really good. But the sound would be the main thing. It sounds. It's more than a classic SSL sound to me. It sounds like a step up sonically, and the mixes, it's the same clarity, but there's more warmth. It just seems really well laid out, and I love the fact it's so compact. So a lot of studios that wouldn't have been able to cope with it, and just the little things like it runs much cooler. That doesn't seem like much, but when you're sitting behind it for 12, 14 hours a day, it's a really massive thing. I've sweated over many E-series over the years, and the sound is, at the end of the day, is the most important thing.